Welcome to the Geological Museum. My name's Shelby, and I'm going to be showing you around this hidden gem on campus. The Geological Museum is home to Big Al, the most complete Allosaurus ever found, and a 75-foot Apatosaurus skeleton. The Apatosaurus fossil is the main focus of the Geology Museum. We ran into our friend, Laura, and had her show us around some of her favorite parts of the museum.
Hi, my name is Dr. Laura Vietti, and I am the University of Wyoming Geological Museum and Collections Manager. What that means is that I run the museum and our fossil collections here at the University of Wyoming. Let me introduce you to one of my favorite fossils at the University of Wyoming Geological Museum. This is Nip, a Columbian mammoth. Nip is an interesting specimen because he is a baby Columbian mammoth. And if you look at the bottom jaw, you'll notice that there's some really big teeth and then there's two small teeth. And those two small teeth are Nip's baby teeth that are being pushed out by his adult teeth, just like humans lose our baby teeth and we grow in adult teeth. When in Wyoming, you can't help notice that our prairies are full of pronghorn antelope. And Wyoming's pronghorn antelope are a very interesting animal because they belong to a taxon called Antilocapridae. And Antilocaprids are not actually antelope. They evolved right here in Wyoming way back in the Miocene. Their closest living relative is to a giraffe. Let me introduce you to Mesohippus. This is a fossil horse from the White River Formation found out near Lusk, Wyoming. Now, this is a really interesting specimen because it shows the early evolution of horses right here in Wyoming. You'll notice they're quite a bit smaller and they actually had toes. What's interesting about horses is that they evolved right here in Wyoming from the size of dogs all the way to the size horses are today. Wyoming is really well known for our dinosaurs, but what's less known is that Wyoming has one of the best fossil mammal records in the world. These are mammals that lived about 52 million years ago. This is after dinosaurs went extinct, but not very long after. And Wyoming has a really rich and important record of these early types of mammals, many of which no longer have relatives today, but the origin of every mammal that we have on this planet started from these early ancestors that we have here in Wyoming. I wanted to point out this fish plate. This is a 52 million year old rock full of tiny little fish skeletons that would have died in a mass mortality event 52 million years ago during the Green River Formation out by Kemmerer, Wyoming. They're related to modern day herring, but they would have lived in this big freshwater lake that would have occupied much of Wyoming. All of these little fish are called Knightia, and this is the Wyoming state fossil. This is our augmented reality sandbox. The augmented reality sandbox is probably our most popular exhibit here at the Geology Museum. What we've done is it's just regular sand, but we have a special computer program that projects topographic lines. And each line that creates a circle represents the same topography or the same elevation. And so what you're seeing is a real life changing topographic map. Let me introduce the University of Wyoming Geological Museum's newest exhibit. It's called an omniglobe. It's a giant projection screen in the shape of a sphere that we can project any map onto. Over 400 different types of maps and information. It's free, it's available to any to come and use it, and it's a really fun and engaging way to learn about our Earth's ecosystems, geology, climate, atmosphere.
Inside the Geological Museum, they actually have a lab dedicated to fossil preparation. And as you can see, there's big windows for spectators to check what the workers are doing and to ask any questions they might have. Now I'm in front of Rexy, a full-size T-Rex made completely of copper. The legend on campus says, if you throw a pine cone into Rexy's mouth during your midterm or finals, you'll get an A on your exam. Make sure to come by Rexy to toss a pine cone into his mouth and test your luck to see if you'll get an A on your next final or midterm.